Do you have pages in your journals that you just can't stand? You're wondering, whatever happened? Why did I make this mess? We're gonna fix those today. I'm gonna be using some gesso, some Amsterdam acrylic paint, and I'm working on these pages in my journal, which are a mess and I don't happen to care for. So we're remaking those pages. I'm gonna take a little gesso on my spatula and I'm gonna start covering. Now, I don't think I have to cover all of it, but I want to cover most of it. Okay, so I wasn't really happy with the color, so I decided to pull out this blue and cover over the entire page, or the 2 pages, with the blue. Now, I like when I see texture like this, so I'm okay with what shows through. So let me just show you. This is Martha Stewart craft paint, and this color is called Summer Haze. These paints are a little more opaque than the Amsterdam was. Okay, I have some of this paper. This is Tim Holtz paper. I'm gonna rip this apart using my ruler. I like the torn edges. So while I was gone, my video camera didn't record because I didn't push the button. I decided to put these polka dots on here, and then I'm going to doodle around all of this work. The polka dots were a cutout that I made, and I just stenciled through the cutout, kind of heavy cardstock, and I just decided to use that as my background. I have my White Posca paint pen here, and I'm just embellishing around the circles, and I'm just sort of making random messes, if you will. And the reason why I'm using the Posca paint pen is because it's permanent. So I'm gonna, keep working and thinking about what I'm gonna add next here. I'm in no way sponsored by Martha Stewart, but I love Martha Stewart craft paints, and this is what I'm adding next. So I'm just wanted to tell you what the colors were. Granny Smith, Party Streamer, Pool, Marmalade. So these are a set of bright colors. Every person has their signature palette. This would be my signature palette right here. And oftentimes, I don't even include this orange. Oftentimes, I can make orange. I think if I mix these 2 together, I get a little bit of that orange color. But these are my go-to colors. I have plenty of other colors, but for whatever reason, these brights make me happy. This is a flat brush. This one is a 1/2 inch. This is how I made those hearts that I made over here. So I'm just randomly gonna make marks on my page. I'm not trying to make them come out perfect. The black and the blue page. Well, you can see that I forgot to turn on my camera once again. I picked up this red. This is called Nephthol Red. This is Golden's So Flat acrylics. And these are pretty opaque, so that's why I chose this one. I just wanted to add a little color down here. I really don't know where I'm going to go with all that. But I was really enjoying the dark with the bright, you know, this bright. So I tend to do things like this and let it fade. As my brush gets drier, kind of let it fade into the background a little bit. Now, I might pick up a pen or a pencil. I'm going to use this stick since I don't want to, but you could use a pencil and just scratch into the surface. Now, see, this is a little dry for that. So I might come back in here with the pen in a little bit. I'm really digging this look. I might go for a little more blue in here. Spread a little more blue around. So I'm going to pick up some of this blue here. I'm going to see, similar to what I did here, how I feel about. And I don't worry about being perfect. It's just not what I want to do. This is making art sort of from the heart and allowing your inner spirit, your soul, whatever you want to call it, to guide you, basically. I'd like this white to be a little brighter here. It's not. Okay, so I'm going to put a little color in the butterfly now. It's not going to be perfect, but just have a little color there. I'm not searching for the perfection. So this is pretty much how I work. It's a much more intuitive process, and that's it. Sometimes you have to walk away, hold it up, see what you think. Now, while it's still a little wet, I can wipe some of this off, even if it sticks. Again, I like this rustic sort of look. So the only thing I would say is I would take this pen. This is a fine line Signo white. Later, I could decide to add more to it. It's much improved over what it was, but this is the kind of journaling I do. This is intuitive and from the heart. I like messy, grungy, ugly. Now, the page we transformed was not making me happy. That's why I worked on this one. But it's the layers of things that I get on here that I love. I'm pretty happy with that. You don't ever have to settle with an ugly page. This is me transforming this page, and I'm going to leave it like this. I love it. Okay, everybody. Thank you.